Kentucky-born music icons Naomi and Winona Judd always remembered where they came from and celebrated their Kentucky roots. When Naomi died last month after a long battle with mental illness, and tonight, in a tribute to the local legend, we're revisiting our coverage of the Judds. Shay McAllister takes us back in this week's WHAS 11 Vault.
Kentucky, you are the dearest land this side of heaven to me. Kentucky, your laurel and redbud trees.
It was 1986, and in a personal concert just for the WHAS 11 cameras, Naomi and Winona Judd sang the Everly Brothers classic, Kentucky. It was the perfect way to wrap up our one-on-one interview with the mother-daughter duo. Host of Louisville Tonight, Leah Bissig, asked the questions as part of our primetime special, Winning the Kentucky Way.
So far in your career, what has been your most exciting moment?
Being on the Tonight Show was a real adrenaline
rush,
Lord. Let me tell you.
Winning the Grammy.
Playing the Astrodome has got to be right up there too. And opening at Caesar's Palace with Merle Haggard.
Even after a few years packed with massive achievements, they still remember their humble beginnings, releasing their first studio album and then getting called to open for the Statler Brothers.
We had an emergency meeting, pulled in some studio musicians, wore what we had worn on our album cover. I mean, that was the only thing that we owned that was halfway decent, and we wore it every night for a week.
Kentucky girls through and through, they always cherish their roots and each other.
She's my favorite female singer. You know, she still blows me away. I am pretty much in awe of her vocal talent.
Years later, in 2000, WHAS 11 crews headed east to Ashland, Kentucky, where the woman at the top of the family was fighting for fame in her own right.
She's a Judd, the head Judd, mother to singer Naomi and grandmother to singer Winona and actress Ashley. Now at 72 years old, Polly Judd Rideout is making a name for herself in Ashland as a politician.
Didn't know what I was getting ready for, but possibly this is it.
And then 4 years later,
Here she is! She's here!
hundreds of eager fans lined the aisles of Walmart in Fern Creek, excited to see the woman they called Kentucky's Girl on her book promotion tour.
Oh, I'd stand here forever. Forever to see her. She's just an inspiration. She really is. She's a down-to-earth inspiration.
I used to be on welfare and food stamps. I'm a survivor of domestic violence, and I want you all to have the same opportunities and the same information that I had.
A decade later, in 2013, Naomi Judd was inducted into the Walk of Legends during Louisville's International Festival of Film, her handprints cementing her legacy as her words of wisdom forever live on.
Because if these two crazy redheads from Kentucky can make their dream come true, don't give me any excuses. I don't care what your dream is. You can make yours come true also. When I die, I long to rest upon some peaceful mountain so high, for that is where God will look for me.
The Judds' final tour was set for later this year, scheduled at 10 arenas across the country. But since Naomi's death, the family has not announced how or if those plans have changed.